I was running into clearance issues on the double bead lock. This internal lip right here was crashing into the steering tie rod, and there was no other way to do that other than bump this wheel out because I didn't want to sacrifice the double bead lock by getting rid of this ring. So the issue that I'm going to be trying to solve today is that the diff assembly right now interferes with the steering tie rod. I'm going to use this diff gear set model that I found on GrabCAD and build a custom diff housing around it. Mirroring parts is a super useful feature in SolidWorks. You can mirror about a plane, and so you can retain all of the geometry that you had originally. And the other great thing is that the two parts are linked to each other. So anytime you edit the original, the mirrored parts gets the same edit. Just by switching configurations back and forth, you can get a left and right version of each control arm. Most designs that I've seen have the rod ends perpendicular to the vehicle, and what that configuration is called is rod ends in bending. I think I can make it a lot more compact than the reference design that I had, and so I'm just creating a really simple housing for the diff to make sure there's lots of room for the steering tie rods to get around it without interfering. These spherical bearings are probably overkill for any other application other than this. These are 2-inch inside diameter spherical bearings, which is the biggest I could find. And I just want them to be really, really strong. But this is a ridiculous vehicle with 58-inch tires, so that's what we're going with. So I really like these 12-point bolts from McMaster. I see 12-point bolts a lot of times on custom motorcycles, and I think they look just really cool. You have a 10-to-1 increase in braking power just with one brake disc rotor. These things are really cool, especially when you see a rock crawling rig and it's got that big PSC pump on the front of it. You just know that it's really serious. And so I'm rotating all the hardware 90 degrees, and then I'm going to redesign that steering bracket. I'm just going to have a threaded insert on the bracket to capture those bolts, and that makes the design a lot simpler.